That is the Vice President of Turning Point USA's chapter at Georgetown University. His name is Shae McInnis, and he joins us now. Shae, it's great to have you on the show. I want to play some sound. We heard you there. I want to play some sound from one of your classmates talking about that poster, the "Hey Fascist, Catch" poster. Watch.
It made me feel very upset. I'm here at Georgetown. I'm the president of Georgetown Right to Life, and over the years, I've heard many hateful things against conservatives, and this was so blatant and in people's faces that it made me feel very worried for my other friends who share my similar beliefs.
I mean, Shae, she's right? These people think they have the right to call for violence.
And that's the most shocking part, because it's so antithetical to not only what our Western civilization fosters, but what every university campus should be. You know, a university campus is the best place to debate, to disagree, to dialogue over all of these political issues. And to think that there are students in my class that think that because of what I believe and what students like her believe, we don't even have the right to life is really appalling.
It really is. I want to put this up now because the poster is now tied to a leftist gun club called the John Brown Club. The New York Post writes the following about them, Shae. The John Brown Club has a history of showing up at left-wing events and protests armed with guns. And some suspected members were even arrested in July after allegedly launching fireworks at a Texas ICE detention center, then firing a volley of bullets at workers and police. I mean, this is a group that is constantly fomenting violence, and now they're doing it on college campuses. Are you surprised?
Right, it's not surprising, but that's why it's so threatening. And you know, these posters have been up since Wednesday morning, and the university has been very slow to prompt a response to get to the bottom of this. You know, these posters were put up in broad daylight in areas where cameras are very prominent, and the university has not released that footage. They have not described any suspects, or from what we can tell, tried to identify them. And that's the most horrific part, because Georgetown has to choose whether it will be a haven for free speech and a proper university, or whether it will tacitly, indirectly support political violence, which is unbelievable and absolutely appalling.
I want to get your take, Shae, on the movement itself. I mean, you're talking about Turning Point at Georgetown. Is this getting bigger? Are you seeing signs that Turning Point is getting bigger, the movement is getting bigger, and because of that, will we see more of these angry protests?
100%. I think that after the death of Charlie Kirk, we really saw the revitalization of the conservative movement. Conservatives said we are no longer afraid to show our views on campuses. You know, for example, I'm on the board of the College Republicans. Our event attendance has doubled since Kirk's death, and we think that's directly linked to the fact that people are no longer afraid and they're not going to cower down, even if people think that we don't even have the right to life for our beliefs.
Yeah, it really is kind of crazy. Shae, thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.